Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and today we are unboxing a whole bunch of Pandasaurus games. But before we get to doing that, I promised my colleague Alex that I would do a Pokemon card pull. Essentially, on his channel, which I should just pull up the information for him right away, actually. Give me one sec. Oh, I didn't pull up his info. Why aren't you pulling up the info I need you to do? There we go. Essentially, Alex's page, which is this information here, he does unboxing and live videos every once in a while with cards, especially Pokemon cards. So we're going to start off this episode with a card unboxing, or card reveal, I guess would be the better thing to call it. Just because it's going to be fun. Do not mind the messy hair. I am wearing one of my iconic Comic-Con shirts with a bunch of lines from the fun time we had running things at convention. It says, I survived 2014. Boy, did I misjudge that one. So let's get right down to it. So this is a pack of Pokemon Darkness Ablaze, Shield and Sword, and then there's also a repack of cards that Alex made himself. So let's get down to it. And let's see what we end up pulling. Now the way Alex usually does it is he goes like this. I don't know. Can I get a better... Let me try. Ugh. Zoom. Aha. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Need a little bit more. There we go. There, you get a really nice view of the card. And then, I don't know if these are any good or not. I've recently got into learning how to play Pokemon for work because we ended up doing, it became very popular, and we ended up doing this Pokemon Academy to show kids how to play. So we're going to pull out all this stuff here. Ooh. And it's a pretty straightforward, easy game to learn. It's not too complicated. It's nowhere as complicated as something like Flesh and Blood or Magic, The Gathering, because there's so many things going on in that sense. So we got a Hidden Energy. I don't know what those do. Ooh, and it's shiny. There we go. Regular Lightning Energy, Heat Energy, some items. We got a Diglett. Is it Diglett? Yes, it's Diglett. No, Diglett Trio. So that, I guess, is our rare card? And there we go. Well, I know that this setup is now good for doing unboxings, because I will be planning on doing some unboxings in the near future with, what's it called? Flesh and Blood, Digimon. Those will be on Thursdays. I'm not sure when I'm going to start those up at this point, because, again, I've got a lot on my plate going on right now. So let's open up the repack that we got as well from Alex. So we've got Pikachu. Ooh, some stuff from the 25th anniversary. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's shiny. Ooh, I think maybe they're all shinies. Oh, wow. It's a really nice set of cards too. It will be a very nice addition to my Pokemon stuff. I used to have the original 150, and then I sold them for a good chunk of money. I mean, they weren't doing me very much. It wasn't like I was collecting them, and they were in decent condition, as in, I bought them when the game first came out in the 90s, and there wasn't much else going on with them. Wow, these are gorgeous. I love the legendaries in Pokemon. I haven't played the newer Pokemons on Switch. Ooh, I think that's Korean. I am not going to pronounce Pokemon name because I will butcher them, and I do not want to offend the audience. Oh, that's super cute. And it's shiny too. Let's see what else. And that's everything in the repack. So this evening, after our little unboxing of Alex, we also have a whole bunch of Pandasaurus games that we're still working on unboxing. So we have Silver and Gold, the game quick and easy. We have, let me pull back a bit, Dinosaur Island, Umbra Via, Wayfinder, The Loop, Sahara, and God Lives Dinosaurs. So we're probably going to unbox 3 to 4 games tonight, and then do one more set of unboxings for next week. So I figured we'd start off with something smaller since I already have the camera zoomed in. So let's start with the game. So this is a card game. You have a copy of the game in your hand. Open this box and you and your friends will never want to put it away. This highly addictive, award-winning game pits the players against the game itself. Everyone must work together to play all of the cards in 2 decks that represent the passing of time. The ultimate game. Are you ready to play? The game is a 1 to 5 player game, plays in about 20 minutes, and is good for ages 8 and up. So let's just see if we need to zoom out a bit. There we go. All right. I would love to have a third camera so that I could switch it so you guys can see my face as I'm talking with this, but you know what? We'll work with what we've got right now. All right. I'm going to take a nice sip of my hot cocoa here. And so, the game. I keep forgetting a plastic bag for recyclables. So we've got the catalogs, we've got the rules, and it's not very long rules either. It's on a little sheet, so very fast to read. Now, do we shuffle the cards is the question. Ascending, okay. Okay, so it looks fairly easy. So there's 2 decks of cards here. And again, they have the rip ties, which are amazing for these kinds of things, because you don't want to ruin the game, the cards themselves. Now, where is it? There it is. So we're just going to open them up like that. So this has one type of back. Do both have the same set of backs? They do. Just toss that over there. There we go. So, sets of cards running through from, well, this one goes from 49 to 99. Let's see the other set of cards. Goes from 100. So these ones there are good, and then these go all the way up to 48. So I guess these are the specialty cards that you would need to play stuff for. So that's everything in the box. This was about, I think, $12 or $14. So something easy and fun to pick up for the family, for a family game night, or just as a filler game. So that again was the game. Let's see, do we open up something a little bit more chunkier? So we've got Umbra Via, which looks very interesting. It is a 2 to 4 player game, plays in about 30 to 40 minutes, good for ages 8 and up. Now, I know for sure we're gonna have to zoom out a little bit more for this one. There we go. All right, let's get down to box number 2. So, use my nifty nails. go. Alright, so let's get down to see what's in this box. So in here we've got the instructions, which is the first thing that comes out. There's a board. There seems to be some kind of track building or pattern building involved. We've got different pieces. Different kinds of things to win. Ooh, interesting. They have 4 different types of specialty stuff. 2-player variant. So there is a variant for 2 players. Looks pretty neat. Then we've got advertisement. More advertisement. And then we've got what's in the box. So we're gonna plop this over here for now. Give us some more room on screen. So we've got 1 colored bag, 2 colored bags, 3 colored bags, 4 colored bags. They're just decent material. Let's see. Next, we have what looks like to be one of the boards for setup. This looks like this is the main board for setup. Oh, it's not that big either. It's decent size, but it's not huge. There you go. So it's about 4x4 square grid. Decent compressed cardboard there. And then of course we have the fun part of tokens. There's 1 token. Oh, there's some more stuff in here. We've got, okay, these are like the little hidden things that you can hide your stuff behind. How does it fold? Folds like that. So this is what you would use to cover your plans. It also has a rule summary in the back as well, which is always good for people who have game paralysis. That is a thing. And you have different types of tokens as well. Soul tiles. You have, what's it called? Energy flowers, soul flowers, and then different rankings as well. So that's all the different things. They correspond with the bags. We've got these cute little wooden tokens. So we'll just pull out 2 to show. And again, you've got them in corresponding color. And then this here, we've got 1, 2, 3. Is there 4? No, it's 3 tiles, which have the logo on the back and then that. And they pop out fairly quickly too. Nicely done. Let's see. Sorry if you do hear a little bit of whining in the background. I have puppies sitting outside. I do not want them in stream because I don't want them knocking something over. So that's 1 of them. And then 2. Okay, those were the specialty tiles we saw in the stuff they were talking about earlier. Let's see. So we've got different tiles here. And then there's a couple of tiles that look like they're meant for players, maybe for grid purposes, or for points, or for rounds. Again, we haven't read the rules for this. This is a first look at the game to see what we've got going on here. So that's everything in the box. We've got 1 last pile here. And some first place tokens as well, which fit nicely there. Now, that's everything in the box. Let's see how it fits into this box. So we've got these that go here. these that probably fit nicely in these two piles here. Yes, very nice. Do these fit here? Yes, they do. And then we've got these that fit like that. And then the additional, do they fit side to side? They would have to fit like that. But just to make it easier, we'll put these, well, I guess these would fit underneath in the little pockets too if we wanted to. But we'll just do it like that for now. And yeah, everything fits nicely back into the box. It's very organized. And that is, again, oh, I got a little bit of a runaway bag. And that's everything in the box for this game. So, on to our next one. We're probably going to be able to do 4 this evening. Do we go for a smaller one or a bigger one? I think we should go for the flip 'em up one. So, we've got this one here. See if we need to zoom out a bit more. I think we should be okay. The world's first flick and write game. Oop, I forgot to take the price tag off. So the price was about $30 for this one. I thought I had taken all the prices off of this once I had gotten them home. I guess not. Alright, so let's get into this one. This one, the box is a little bit, I want to say damaged. I don't know why. It might have been during my move that it got damaged or something else. So this is good for 1 to 4 players. So there is a solo mode, which I'm very interested in trying out because I am all about flick 'em up games. I love Dead of Winter flick 'em up. It's probably one of my favorite scenario based flick 'em ups. I really liked, what was it? Catacombs was another one. I lost so many pieces flying around the board with that one. So this is very colorful, very surreal looking. So let's see. Inside the box we have how to play. Pretty straightforward. Do really like the color design of this game. Whew, there's lots going on. We've got more advertisement about different games. Oh, and it's a big pull-out one. Let's see. Then need assistance. And then what do we have in here? So this comes off. Oh, that's really interesting. So they give you, oh, that's cool. They give you a board that has the, like this thing in it already. But I'm sure you could probably change the scenario of this. I mean, we'd have to see at this point. But that's really cool. It did have some little tape things. I just put them back in place. But if this is the flick board, that's nice because it's got a rigid edge. These here look like they are how you would write stuff. And it's two-sided. I don't know if there's much of a difference on the two sides. Let's see, this side versus this side. No, it looks similar. So both sides are the same. And it's plastified, as you can tell by the reflection. So there's different things here. Then you've got a big, I guess that would be the first player marker. You've got different color erasables, dry erase, so you can X off the spot and clear them off. Always make sure to clean. And then we have the interesting little patonks. Let's see. Let's just move this over here for a second. Whoop. Move this here. And just dump these out. So I guess each player would have their own colors, and they would associate trying to hit certain things in certain locations. Again, we'll have to read the rules, but I mean, if I'm playing a color and I'm trying... Ooh! They flick nicely, too. Oh! Hole in one. I don't know what that means. You could be trying to get, like, the things that are here on the board as well to try and help you out. It looks a lot of fun. It looks like something my niece would enjoy. I don't know if she would play it properly, but I think she would definitely enjoy it. She's very into dexterity games right now. So it looks like there's a lot of points that you can use too. The paint, the things like the petunks are actually painted. It's not a sticker either. So you don't have to worry about like stuff peeling off, which again is always a concern with these kinds of things because, you know, age does happen to games. So let's put this all back in the box. This will definitely be something we look into in the near future to review because I'm interested, and I'm sure I can have a bunch of people at work play this. Alright, so these were back here. These were here. This was there. That was there. We'll put the last of the paperwork back into the box. And there we go. So again, this is a 30 to 40 minute game, good for ages 10 and up, good for 1 to 4 players. We'll definitely be looking into the solo version of the game. Alright, let's take a sip of our hot cocoa. I hope everyone is having a good evening, and that their day wasn't too stressful. Let's change up our scenes a bit, so we can give you a little bit more of a view of things. So let's go on to, since we did Dinosaur World last week, let's do this guy. Dinosaur Island, with new meeples and a solo mode. There is an expansion to this, but unfortunately I don't have it locally. So that happens. So welcome to Dinosaur Island, where essentially you are playing Jurassic Park. And also trying not to, you know, have people die. You want to make a safe environment, but also have a lot of fun. So this is a 2 to 4 player game. Plays in about 90 minutes to 2 hours. And is good for ages 6 and up. Let's get down to this. There we go. So this was the one that started the Dinosaur X series, I believe, for Pandasaurus Games, because I believe this was the first one. Then it was Dinosaur World, then the Dinosaur Island Roar and Write, and then God Loves Dinosaurs. Oh, this is a hefty boy. Come on. Alright. So, we've got advertisement. We've got some lovely instruction manuals. I love the retro look. It looks very much of the 90s. And I love the nostalgia of the 90s. There's definitely a lot going on. I'm not sure how I feel about the text, just in the way that it's laid out. It does suit the theme, I will give it that. So, you get to place your dinosaurs. So it looks like it plays similar to the roll and write, where you have to collect DNA to be able to make dinosaurs, to then have people visit locations in your park or your island, and then you also don't want them to get, you know, eaten by dinosaurs. I love how there's the little DNA guy. Reminds me very much of Jurassic Park. I think I missed the page. There we go. Very cool. So let's get down to it. So that was the manual. All right, we've got, I think we have lots of things. So one, we're going to scoot this over a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stuff already popping out on its own. 7. So we have 7 things to pop out. These are the player guides. Phase 3. That looks like a very interesting board. Phase 3. Phase 3. I like how they have different little names. This looks like this is the tracking board. This is the phase 2 section. Oh, so this is going to take a lot of space on your table. Phase 1. This looks like phase 4. So players all get one of these because that's your island. You get your Dinosaur World, Dinosaur Island bag. It's an interesting material mix. Then we also get, the chunky dice. Now, again, like the previous 2 games that we've unpackaged, they look like dinosaur embers. So it's really cool because they're like see-through. They also roll really well. They're nice and chunky. Let's see, we've got our plant eaters. We've got little tracking cubes. We've got our T-Rexes and our raptors. We have yellow meeple, blue meeples. There looks like a whole bunch of different types of meeple. Somehow cowboy hats. Do they all have cowboy hats? No, some of them have regular meeples. These might be workers. These might be people like visiting your island. Again, that's something I'd have to read more in the rules. And we'll keep all that together there. There's also sets of cards here. Oop. And this is all recyclable friendly, I guess would be the best way to put it. It's not plastic. It's cardboard inside. So let's see. We've got the rip ties for the cards. There we go. So these seem to be objective cards. These might be secret. These might be open to everyone to try and finish in a turn. Let's see. So objective 8, 8 points. Oh, they're all worth 8 points. 7 points. Oh, okay. So there's different difficulty levels of stuff to win points. So depending if you want a short game, a long game, it tells you at the bottom of the card. And then it also tells you in the front as well. So those are objectives. Plot twist cards. That should be interesting. Try and get this open. Come on, give to me the stuffs. There we go. Alright, so this has solo round modes where you're tracking your points. Steps to setup. Only roll 5 dice. Select at random. Add all 22 patrons and 3 holograms to the bag. Shuffle all 6 solo objective cards face down and draw 10 of those 10. Choose 7. That will be the play of this game. Place them face up. Cool. So, so this is the solo game setup cards, and then special lists. I won't show these because I'm gonna do a playthrough of it. And then you've got specialist cards and plot twist cards. So these guys are different builders. Oh, okay. So yeah, these guys here are workers that you have to place there to do certain things. So you've got the builder, chaos theorist, the chef, programmer, dino hunter, Mr. HR manager, very important, the insider, intern, gotta have the interns, jack of all trades, junior specialists, lab designers, lab managers, mad scientists. This looks like a merchandiser. Look at all the cute little plushies. This definitely looks like this would definitely be something I would have fun with my crew. And there's a bunch of different other cards as well. And then plot twists are a bunch of different other cards you can add. I guess this is not for the solo game. This would be for the actual game. We've got some Ziploc bags, which we will definitely need for tokens. So we're going to leave that all there. We're going to put this back here. Put this on top. Shh, kick it. These were the phase 4 stuff. So we'll just plop them there. Phase 1. Phase 2. Again, this seems like it would take up a lot of space, but at the same time would be lots of fun. We're going to put these here too. And then we're going to move this over here real quick. And we're going to pop off these. So we've got different locations, it seems like, for the stuff you want to try and make work. Fresh, cut it out, booyah. Okay, I don't know why they made little thingies like that. Oh snap. I don't know if they're supposed to do anything. And so these are definitely points for excitement and stuff like that. You've got little Pandasaurus icons. You've got some DNA strands here. We're going to pop out everything and just make sure we have everything done. More little free spaces. So that one's completed. We'll add that to the ever-growing pile of stuff. Hello, new viewer. We're currently working on punching out the stuff for Dinosaur Island. Oh, okay. These are definitely for amusement park stuff. There's a bigger one. These, I think, are just blanks because we've got a couple of those. These are different things here, blank ones here. So more points, it seems. I don't know what these island bits are for. Again, it looks like it's going to be a complicated game, but a lot of fun as well. Might take a time or two playing it to understand it. What's this one? Excuse me. Do they have different words? Showing not. Ooh, as if fresh. Oh snap. Still says oh snap on both sides. No duh. Cut it out. It's all catchphrases from the 90s. I love it. When they add little things like that to games, it's so nostalgia inducing. So we got bigger ones here. This one is probably the first player token, I would assume, because, you know, it's the ember from how they got the dinosaurs going. That's completely popped out now. So let's just split these up. So these are amusements again. There we go. This looks like, what does this look like? Oh, okay, it's a type of dinosaur that you can have there. Ice cream shops. We've got some Limosaurus. We've got some Dino Fryland. Raptor Nuggets. I want some Raptor Nuggets now. That sounds amazing. Alright, on the next panel here, we've got what looks like more points. We've got, have no idea what these logos are. More things there. Let's see, more little catchphrases. Step off, you go girl, yo. And then different locations again. Big ones. Whoop. Didn't mean to flip those over. And then we got some tiny amusement ones. These pop out really nicely. Like, there's no resistance whatsoever. There's no tearing. And again, this is always a concern I have with a lot of pop-ups, is like stuff ripping, because you never want that happening. That seems like that's everything. There we go. We got some more little amusement park bits. Alright. More of these things. Pop out the points. Oh, plus 10. Plus 100. Plus 50. More little spaces for more dinosaurs. More locations. Ooh, another dinosaur. And then I think these are like facilities that you can use. Or abilities you can use. Intense research, transmogrification. Oh. Break room. You may hire one additional specialist. Under construction. So it looks like you have two different sections. So that's completely done. Of construction you can use in the game. Again, I have not read the rules. I don't know more other than this looks like a lot of fun and I can't wait to try it with friends. Again, this is Pandasaurus's Dinosaur Island. We did Dinosaur World last week, so if you missed that, make sure to check part 1. And we're just going to keep going. So these looks like they are enclosures for the your cold-blooded peoples. So we've got a couple more dinosaurs here that you can make, and then or clone or develop, and then you've got more what looks like abilities, and then from there we've got these cages. And then that's a completely done punch out. Alright. Looks like you can get 2 times, 4 times X things. I guess that's visitors for the section. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, yeah. It brings in 2 people, gives you 2 money, or costs 2 money, and there's 2 dinosaurs in it. Their safety precautions, their cages. Alright, we're down to the second to last one to pop this out. There we go. And we've got more abilities. There's DNA refinement. We've got some more dinosaurs. Oh, they're looking so cute, the dinos. I wonder if they ever did any plushies for the dinosaurs in this game, because they're very cool looking. That's another one done. So we got more dinosaurs, more cages for the dinosaurs. Let's see. And then there we go. And then from here, the last one. So I'm going to end up splitting them up into little baggies in a moment. Catch. Kit Kat is being silly. She's she wants to come in, but she knows she's not allowed when the door is closed because they knocked over my camera equipment earlier today. And I don't want them knocking them over again because they're expensive. Alright, so we got last 3 dinosaurs. There we go. And then the last couple of enclosures. So you want to try and build your island so you have people coming to it, but also spending money and so on. So let's take these over here. So that looks like that's everything in the box at this point. Is it all going to fit in the box? I have no idea. So these are spare pieces. These are spare pieces. Now these here, so they're different numbers for those. So I'm going to put the purple tokens all together in one baggie just to make my life easier. Because they're probably the regular points. These ones are worth points as well. There we go. So I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Thank you for joining us this evening, taking a little bit of time out of your day to come hang out with us on Twitch as well as Facebook Live. This will be uploaded later tonight to our channel on YouTube as well. There we go. So these things I'm going to put off to the side because they look different. We're almost done with all the purples. We got the hundreds there. 50 points. 15 points for Gryffindor. Sorry, Harry Potter reference. Those seem to all go together there. So I don't know about you, but I like to at least have some kind of organization when it comes to using the Ziploc bags. Be it types of tokens, be it the tokens themselves. So I think I got all the purple. Yeah, that's all the purple. So all the purple are together. And then I guess the next would be to put all the ones that are similar together as well. So all these ones. These seems like they're just low, information. I don't think there's one more there. So those are all the same. And then we've got these ones here. These are all the same, along with these ones over here. Those were just blank. You know, that looks like about all of those ones. Let's see, we've got the island ones here. Oh, there's the Pandasaurus ones. Oh, these might be the company tokens. Oop, I missed one. There we go. Because there's the ones that have the Pandasaurus guy on it, the little dino, that also has points. So we're going to definitely put those in another bag. That seems like that's everything for that too. And then there's the words and other random point cards or things that we're not sure about. So we're just going to stick those in their own little bag all together. With the nostalgia 90 words. Then we're going to see how we can fit this all in the box. There we go. So these I don't think will fit in Ziploc bags. At least not in the sense of how, like, you could probably fit a couple of them in. But I think there's probably a better use in space in here that we could use it for. Alright, let's push that all, whoops, this way. I'll get that bag after. So we do have space under here for the meeples and that. So I think that would probably be not a wise place to put that stuff. There we go. I think this stuff, does it fit here? It does fit there. So those would fit there nicely. The cards have their own place already. Again, I'm not sure where you would safely pile these because there's quite a lot of them. So I guess we'll have to go into this here and see if there's a way we could place them that would make sense. Does this come out? We could also just throw all the dinosaurs in this bag for the time being. Put that there for now. Leave them in their Ziploc bags and just put them on top. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Is we'll put all the little baggy stuff inside the bigger Ziploc bag, or the bag itself, like so, and then put all these guys in this spot instead. Would make more sense to me. I mean, everybody piles their stuff differently, right? As long as it makes sense in your box. Unless, like, it specifically says, put X and Y. Because I know that can happen a lot with games, too. Let's see. Does that all fit there? It does. Alright. Put that there for the moment. Stay in the bag. And then where's that bag that fell? There it is. There we go. Got the one that got away. Haha. We're going to put you right here for now. Don't fall. Let's try and finish organizing this space. Maybe we can put these over here instead. Oh, that works. At least for most of them. There we go. There we go. And then, well, the dice probably fit. Found a better place for the dice. Will that fit there? Will you fit nicely? That should work. Like so. I'm going to put that there. There. That should fit all of those pieces. The fun of opening a box and trying to make sure everything fits when you put it back. Alright. So this here goes back into this section here. And it should fit a little bit lower. And then... oh, we're going to have to take some of this out and just place it at the top, unfortunately. Because the Chunkin' Boys, there's too much chunk in the bag. There we go. That should make it a little bit easier. So everything is in the box. Let's add the, we've got the advertisement and the manual, and then the box, like so. It does not close completely. It's a chunky boy. I would probably get rid of the insert and do something else with it if I had more time to deal with that kind of thing this evening. But overall, it does still fit in the box. You'd probably put elastic on it. Make sure you don't tilt it on your side. But that is everything inside the box. So, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We hope you enjoyed what we unboxed this evening. We will be doing another Pandasaurus unboxing next week since we still have... what do we still have left? We have Silver and Gold, the game, Quick and Easy, The Loop, and Wayfinder. And we might have another one come in next week as well. Pichikaro 2. I love that game. The Legacy version and that game were amazing. So we hope you enjoyed everything tonight, and we'll catch you next time on the channel. Bye all.